I'm Dioko, and I'm gonna try to beat The Legend of Zelda. I started this world a little over a year ago. This was my first base, actually. This gets this weird, unsettling atmosphere. You look at this instead as simplicity versus growth. Took me a good little while to finish this, and now I'm gonna consider the Golden Age going from.
I have 100,000 subscribers, which is insane. Thank you all so much. And it's almost like I can't even like fully wrap my head around it. Like I haven't registered that fully yet. And I know, you know, we watch channels that have 500,000 subscribers, 1 million, 5 million, and 100,000 is like whatever. I'm not like a massive YouTuber, but it still is big, and it still is crazy to me. You know, in my mind, well, in reality, I am still just a guy in his house making videos, unscripted. I just play games and talk about them. And so I just feel, I feel very happy. And I do feel like just like taking a look back at my channel and sort of the journey, if you will, of the channel here. Because it started, okay, my channel started as something completely different. The idea I had for it was something completely different. I was going to be playing these retro games, which, you know, I love retro games. And I would be, my gimmick, I figured I would have a gimmick where I record these games, these gameplays completely on a VHS tape, right? And those videos, you know, they'll always have a special place in my heart. I kind of lost motivation pretty quickly because I was only getting, what, like maybe like 20, 30 views on these videos, 70 at the highest. And I had only made like maybe 4 of these like VHS gameplay let's play things, so it's not like I was trying super hard, but they also just were kind of a pain in the ass to make, to be honest. There were a lot of things that were going wrong. The colors would get crazy. There were weird like audio things that I had to try to fix in these weird janky ways. It was fun, it was interesting, it was my start, but it didn't take off, and then I kind of just forgot about the channel. I started uploading random crap, which you can still see some of these videos. Some of them are actually funny. I'm really proud of this one, where it's like that one mining song, but then I made it just reverb, so it sounds like it's in like a cave in Minecraft. I'm not gonna lie, I still think that one's pretty funny. And my channel had started all the way back in 2021, like the end of 2021. But then I didn't touch it for a while until 2023. See, I'd been playing on this Minecraft beta world. I gained some interest in old versions of the game. And so I had made this beta world like a year earlier, and you know, played on it with friends for a little while. And then I just got hooked, and I kept playing on it and kept adding things to it. And then in 2023, you know, I was uploading some images of that to the Golden Age subreddit, which still feels like my hometown in a way. And then Mongster actually commented on one of my posts and was like, hey, make a video tour of your world. That would be really cool. And I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. And so I did that. And that video got hundreds of thousands of views. I have no idea like how that happened, but I just uploaded a video of my Minecraft world, which wasn't even like that good, and it just exploded for no reason. And that video and that world tour just is like what was the springboard for me to jump off and start this YouTube channel. And then from there, I just kept making these videos, and they kept getting views. Like some of them got a lot of views. And at some point, I started thinking like, maybe I could like make this my thing, like do this for a living. And I had a job in the middle of this, and that job was good in some ways, but I just really didn't like that job. I kind of hated that job in a lot of ways. Not to be dramatic, but like I just, there were some times where I was feeling like, wow, this job is kind of like sucking some of the joy of life out of me, just because it's so like stress inducing. But throughout that whole time, I kind of had this channel as like that was my fun thing. I loved making the videos. I loved seeing these videos get attention, and people enjoyed watching them, and I loved reading all of your wonderful comments. And it wasn't just something fun to do. It was also like this hope in the back of my head of like, hey, maybe I could like take a leap one day and do this full time, do this as a living, like, which would be crazy because that would be a dream job for me. And so one day just an opportunity came, a good time to make my exit came, and I took a leap of faith, and now I'm doing this channel and I have 100,000 subscribers. And so I want to thank all of you so much because you've made this possible for me. Thank you to Monster for giving me that initial inspiration to do the world tour. Thank you to everyone on the Back to Beta and the Betamore server for being generally pretty chill and inviting me onto that server. Thank you to Greffin for just generally being a champ and a cool guy. Thank you to all the people who have made awesome like old Minecraft mods, because those have been super fun for me to play and make videos out of. Thank you to like the old Minecraft community, the Golden Age Minecraft community in general. It's such a chill community and so like sort of just like a small world in some ways, you know? Like you just get to know people. And even before I was making videos, I was just like getting to know people on the Golden Age subreddit. It was just, it's so cool. Thank you to my esteemed guild members on Patreon, my most trusted advisors and patrons. You really made the sort of the long-term viability of this whole thing. You're making it more and more possible every day. And yeah, that's about it. Sorry if this came off as like too sentimental or whatever. 100K is just, it's just a big milestone. And I'm proud. Like, I'm not afraid to say it. I'm kind of proud of this. But we're not done celebrating yet. I still have one more special video I'm going to make for this milestone. And some of you are going to be in it. You know, my original beta world kind of started this whole thing. And it was originally a server for me and my friends. So I figured I'm going to open it up temporarily, reopen the server. And since we have over 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to let over 100 of you onto that server just to do whatever you want with my world. Will you coexist peacefully? Will you build a civilization? Or will you grief all of my builds? It's completely up to you. It's your choice. And yeah, but we're just going to have fun with it and see what happens. And I'll be on there as much as I can. I'll be recording and just seeing what happens, how the world progresses. And then I'll turn that into my next video. Kind of inspired by Boxblair's Survival Island stream that he did recently. The server will be open for 24 hours, starting on Saturday the 25th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That would be 1 p.m. Eastern time. It will be whitelist only. And there's only a certain amount of people that I'm going to whitelist. And they're probably going to go quickly. So unfortunately, there's no guarantees that you can get a spot. But, you know, I hope we have fun with this. And if you want more details, like how to join, how to get whitelisted, go ahead and click on the Discord link in the description. And yeah, should be awesome. Very excited for that. And I guess that's pretty much it. Thank you again. And here's to all the future videos, all the future streams, all the great stuff that lies ahead past 100,000. Hope you enjoyed this little video, and I'll see you around.